I recently started to notice a certain pattern in some of my mornings. A pattern of waking up and starting to interact with my phone or even just my thoughts. And a few swipes or thoughts into my morning, I noticed I would be a little anxious or a little overwhelmed or bothered. And looking back, this was happening a lot. Imagine starting every other day like that. And that's what was happening to me. So I decided to look closer into what was happening. I discovered I was either getting like micro doses of anxiety from experiencing the feeling of not having what someone else has on my Instagram feed. I'll call this wishless thinking. Or I was replaying certain conversations in the past and trying to think of what I could have said to come out of that conversation with a better outcome or image. I'll call that the replay game. So after 5, 10, 15 minutes of wishless thinking and playing the replay game, I noticed more often than not, I'd get out of bed and already feel like I've done something strenuous. But the funny thing is, I wouldn't even realize the mental fatigue was just because of that habit. I think there's some wisdom in looking at the mechanisms which are at play, which trigger wishless thinking and the replay game, but maybe I'll talk about that another time. For now, I'll just share that discovering that pattern and starting to break it has had a noticeable change on my mornings. I approach my work with a more positive outlook rather than fatigue, and this is huge for me. One of the ways I break the pattern is weightlifting and exercise, which has a clear, pronounced effect in grounding me in the body I'm in today, rather than the body I'm not in tomorrow, wishless thinking, or some conversation I was in 2 weeks ago, the replay game. Another tool for breaking the habit is journaling, like this, which leads me to feel more motivated to continue doing what I'm doing and to go to the gym on a day, for example, where, hey, maybe I'm not feeling it so much.